In this video, I'm going to run through every settings category for Farlight 84. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Both of those things do me a ton. Basically, getting into the general category, they have gyroscope right off the bat, so that if you are someone who uses that, you can totally turn it on right away. And the only other thing really in here is the marker, and that's just kind of where you can ping things at. It's the ping button. Make sure that's on. For graphics, this is actually a pretty well optimized game, and they do have extreme frame rate in this game actually, which is brand new with this update. I think that's kind of cool. But they have extreme graphic and extreme frame rate, so if your device can handle it, you can turn it all the way up. But I would recommend probably playing on smooth graphics because the game still looks great even on smooth. But HD and very high frame rate is probably a pretty safe place to put your device at. Visual style really doesn't matter. It's up to you on what you actually like to play with. I like bright. For weapons, if you want to turn aim assist off to be an ultimate pro gamer, you can, but everyone else uses it, so you might as well leave it turned on as well. Here you can also mess with the aim button if you want to have it on tap instead of hold, or if you want to have tap and hold, or if you just want hold, whatever you want to do. Also with shotgun, I would recommend release to fire. That's just how I like to play with shotguns. If you don't want to have it like that, that's totally fine, but me personally, I like releasing because sometimes when I shoot, it's not where they actually are, but when I actually hold the fire, I feel like I'm more accurate. So this is my HUD for this game. This is the controls that I use. Again, it's a 4-finger HUD, so I do use the triggers for the shoot buttons, but this is where my ADS button is, and also the joystick, which you can actually finally mess with the joystick button, which is awesome. Some of these features that I'm seeing are like brand new in this update, so you can also mess with the vehicle buttons if you really want to. There are shoot buttons for this vehicle HUD, so you probably want to mess with it a little bit just so that you have it for your HUD layout style. There are shoot buttons though on the vehicles. For sensitivity in this game, I would really not have it turned up too much because it's already on base setting a really high sensitivity game. So you might honestly want to turn it down, but you can probably just turn it up a little bit and you will be fine from other games that you play. But again, some of the settings like tactical scope, like the 4x and the red dot and the 2x and the 8x, I turned it down just because I don't want to swipe too fast, and this game again has some pretty sensitive screen swiping abilities, so just keep that in mind when you are going to make your sensitivities. But also right here are the gyroscope sensitivities. You can mess with that in this category here as well. Vibration is honestly something that will just waste your battery, so turn that off. For the loot, auto loot is always going to be something that you want to have on because it just is a time saver, and it is actually really well done in this game. So auto loot is definitely something that you want to have on. Sound in this game actually is really cool because they have a low quality, a high quality, and an ultra quality, but you can probably just leave it on high quality and you'll be fine. But sound is pretty important in this game because it's a battle royale, but there are footstep indicators, so you kind of just really need the sound for gunshots and things like that to actually hear where people are shooting from. But one thing that I would possibly recommend turning off are the character voices, unless you want to leave them on. I would turn them off because I love the game, love everything about it. The character voices are sometimes annoying, so that's really up to you if you want to leave them on or off, but I just would turn them off if I were you. With that though, that actually is going to get through the settings guide for Farlight 84. It's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory guide. Honestly, settings category, this game very well optimized, so if you're worried about graphics, do not worry about that too much. The sensitivity, if that is something, the sensitivity in this game is actually kind of something that is already preset to be high, so just keep that in mind when you are going to set your sensitivities. But yeah, that really is all I have for today's video. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like on this, subscribe to the channel. Both those things do help me out a ton. I appreciate you guys stopping in and watching this and hanging out with me. But yeah, that's all I have for today.